I'm Lisa. As I'm sure you all know, I am going to answer your questions today.
First question is from Gigi. What is your favorite gym prank on The Office?
Oh my gosh, I thought you were saying GYM. Oh gosh. Actually, I really like. Wait. I'm trying to think. I really liked when this is a small one, but when he popped the ball, the medicine ball that Dwight was sitting on at his desk, because I saw a video of this a long time ago before I watched The Office. I randomly saw it, that they only had one take of the ball popping, and Jim was like, because he didn't realize it was going to fall so fast, and he started laughing like out of character and ran out, and it's in the show. So I think it's weirdly cool to see him like break character. I can't really think of the other ones right now, but that one always comes to mind.
From Juliet. What tips do you have when it comes to people pleasing?
Oh gosh. Well, as you'll hear in my new song, Fading Away, hashtag comes out May 22nd. I don't do that well with it, but also I just realized that's funny. The first question was The Office because I'm wearing Schrute Farm socks. Anyway, people pleasing is hard. And you know what? This is the thing. I didn't realize that I had a problem with it. I think if I was aware of it sooner, I would have been, well, obviously I would have been farther along in my journey, but I just realized that I am a people pleaser in the last year. So there's different like forms of it. For me, it's like I feel like I'm unimportant, weirdly enough. I know maybe that's not the typical way that you'd think of people pleasing, but in general, I think in general it's just kind of putting other people above yourself, like to a fault, because sometimes that's a really beautiful, selfless thing to do. But when the way I'd explain it is when you're emptying your tank constantly, trying to fill up other people's tanks, but you never refill your tank, and then you're just running on empty all the time, well, now you're not even going to be helpful to other people or yourself because you have nothing to give. You know, it's like sometimes it's easy to feel selfish to take care of yourself. Like, oh, but someone else needs me to do this right now. My friend wants me to hang out, but I'm really tired. Someone needs me to do something on Sunday, but that's my only day to rest, you know. But if you keep running yourself ragged, now you're not gonna be able to help anyone because you're gonna get sick or like, you know, wear yourself out. So I think for me, the best way to think of it is, yes, I want to help people and I want to be there for people, and that's not a bad thing. I just need to do it in a healthy way. And if I'm doing it too much and draining myself, then I can't even do what I wanted to do in the first place, which is be there for people. Because being there for people too much is making me not able to be there for people. So maybe that mindset will help you.
Brooke wants to know, if you could ask your pet 3 questions, what would they be?
Are you actually hungry all the time? Like, how often do you get hungry, really, so that I can feed you properly? Because I'm always just guessing. I'm like, sometimes they're chilling, but sometimes I don't know. And I would ask, do you wish that you had more activities and like hobbies? Like, are you bored? And, what does it feel like when I'm speaking to you and you don't know what I'm saying?
Tammy asks, what is one of your crazy habits?
Crazy habits? What even is a crazy habit? I feel like that a crazy habit is like gambling out of control. Like, what's a crazy habit? I don't know. I don't know what a crazy habit is. What?
I
can't think of one, right? Can you think of any crazy habits I have? Maybe
No.
that I eat a protein bar every single day for the last like 3 years. No, 5 years.
That you eat salad in the bath?
Okay, that's not really a habit, but sometimes, actually I've only done it like 3 times, but I like to eat salad or just ice cream or food or anything while I'm taking a bath to add to my experience. Maybe that's crazy to you.
I think ice cream is normal, but salad is not.
Ice cream in the bath?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like eating salad in the bath, whatever I'm craving.
June wants to know, what is your favorite U.S. state that you have visited on tour?
Oh my gosh. Okay, probably Florida, if I'm being real. I just have a fascination with Florida. I love going there. I love being there. I love the humidity. I love the weather. I love the look of it, the palm trees, the water. Like, I grew up in California my whole life, so even when we lived by the beach there, I was like, oh, cool, whatever. And then we went to Florida, and I was like, to me, it's way prettier and more pleasant. The water and stuff, the temperatures. So probably Florida.
Maria asks, have you started your wedding planning? How is it going?
Yes, I have, but it's very confusing in these times. Oh, I need to crack my toe. Like, is everything gonna be okay by the time I am trying to plan this? Like, everything feels so uncertain right now, so it's really weird. I have started planning it. I have a couple things booked, but not that much. Like, I told myself, like, I'm gonna dive into this. I'm gonna be so prepared, get it all done, and now I'm like, no, I am dragging my feet because it's just it's really overwhelming and stressful. It's so many details to coordinate, so we'll see. We'll see how it ends up going. I am excited to get married, but I am not excited to plan the wedding. It is way too many details. I feel like people are just scamming us. All these companies, they're like, oh, you will pay $1 million for XYZ for your wedding. So I'm going to charge $1 million. And I'm going to make you feel like you need this. Like, it's confusing. And I have to make sure I'm not ruining my experience by trying to like fight the power and not do stuff, because I don't want to like get too minimalistic and then regret it. So we'll see.
Last question is from Lee. How did you develop your vocal range?
I think that I was kind of born with it to a degree. Like, my voice is just naturally really high. So that helps a lot. But also, I guess the part that I developed the most, like didn't come naturally, was belting and like mixed belt. I didn't really do it as a kid. Like, it wasn't really encouraged or discouraged. It just wasn't really a thing, so I didn't really know that I could. But with the higher parts, like mixed belt, which is where like, you have your head voice, like, ah, and then you have like your chest voice, like, ah, where it's like pushed. I think a mix is where you're in the middle of like, ah, where you're kind of not in your full chest voice, but you're not in your full head voice. So learning how to like control that and find the degrees of how much head or how much chest voice to use was a long process, because I started working on it when I was 14 and now I'm almost 27, so like 13 years. But that is actually the most useful tool that I can give you, is to practice that and like transitioning into your chest voice and trying to get that smooth, because that mid-range is where you're gonna go up to achieve, but like stronger than that. But yeah, I guess that is, I don't know. I'll try to do a more in-depth video because I don't know if that even made sense. Was that my last question? Yes, it was. Well, that was my last question, as you just saw me inquire. So thank you for watching, and make sure to leave me questions for the next one because I love answering them, and I'll talk to you later.